Hi guys, Tracy and Dust. Welcome to my channel. Today I just wanted to come on here and talk about a story in the news developing. It is about a missing hiker, Joanna Ruth Shields. She's been found in Big Sur. Her body was found naked and deep in the woods on a very popular hiking trail. On April 9th, a 911 call came through about a body found near Sykes Hot Springs in the Ventana Wilderness area of Los Padres National Forest. The Monterey County's Sheriff Department identified the deceased as 37-year-old Joanna Ruth Shields. Shields is from the Carlsbad community in Southern California, and according to witnesses, the body had multiple injuries, including cuts on her neck and a large gash on her head. Although there was no blood found at the scene, there were multiple markings around her neck. The hikers that discovered her body claim they encountered a strange man in the area, turning out to be a friend of Shields, who appeared to be scared and nervous. The man claimed she had gone to the bathroom. She was cleaning herself off in the river around 10:30, and he finally went looking for her and found her face down in the water, naked and deceased. He claims he found Shields' body face down in the water after only being apart for a few minutes. Nobody is currently in custody, although the autopsy has already been performed. The investigators are still waiting for the toxicology reports. It's an ongoing investigation. We'll see if this is another one of those cases that we're all too familiar with. All right, you guys, take care. Have a great weekend.
What really happened?
Into the Big Sur wilderness, turning deadly for a woman whose body was found Thursday afternoon along the Pine Ridge Trail near the Sykes Hot Springs. This group of hikers came across the body Thursday morning.
So I didn't see any blood. She was pale. She had markings around her neck. I don't want to say, choking marks, and then when the firefighter lifted the jacket, he confirmed that she had a big gash on her head.
Weather and darkness prevented search and rescue crews from recovering the body until Friday afternoon. But the woman's death now being treated as suspicious by the Monterey County Sheriff's Office. These hikers said they also came across a man who claimed to be the woman's friend, said he appeared to be cold and was shaking.
Scared, nervous, shocked. His face just looked numb and dull.
On one hand, we didn't know if he was just having the worst day of his life, or on the other, he just killed someone. So I just went in with all right, let's just be ultra cautious, slow things down, make sure everyone's safe.
When the hikers asked what happened, the woman's friend told them this.
They were out there. She went to the bathroom. She was cleaning herself off in the river around 10:30, and he went looking for her, and then just saw her face down in the water. Naked.
The hikers also gave statements to first responders, but the woman's cause of death is still unknown, and no one is in custody. It was this group of hikers who came across the body of Joanna Shields on a popular Big Sur hiking trail last week near Sykes Hot Springs. At least one of the hikers described seeing marks on her neck. Friday, a spokesman for the Monterey County Sheriff's Office provided clarity on what those marks were.
In this particular case, this person tragically had injuries that were consistent with injuries that would be caused by insects. So in this case, we're not looking at what they believe it was. We're looking at markings that were a result of insects.
Possibly ants. And while an autopsy of the 37-year-old hiker hasn't determined manner and cause of death, pending toxicology results, her death is still being treated as suspicious, but foul play has not been determined.
So I think if there was an obvious sign of death, we would have already been able to conclude or make a conclusion on that. But in this particular case, the examiner has determined that we need the lab results from the toxicology in order to make that final determination.
The new details surfacing as friends and family share memories of the Carlsbad woman. A GoFundMe page describes Shields as someone who moved through this world with brightness and spontaneity, an adventurous spirit who touched the lives of everyone around her.
She just had so much energy. She was just so passionate, so kind, and she was always, putting other people first.
Said the owner of an electric skateboard company where Shields used to work.
Joanna Shields smiling as she glides through the streets of North County in San Diego.
She just loved riding.
The Carlsbad woman described as someone who loved nature and brought brightness to the world. To those who knew and loved her, the world now feels dimmed.
Sorry.
Jeff Anning is the founder of Evolve Skateboards, and Shields was one of their brand ambassadors for years.
Look, it was all a big shock to everyone.
He and his skateboarding family are hurting after the 37-year-old woman was found dead backpacking in Big Sur.
She's definitely touched a lot of people in her journey.
According to the Monterey County Sheriff's Office, on April 9th, a group of hikers in the Los Padres National Forest found Shields' body, describing what they saw.
I didn't see any blood. She was pale. She had markings around her neck.
Despite that picture painted by witnesses, authorities tell Eyewitness News while they are investigating Shields' death as suspicious, sometimes what somebody believes they are seeing is not what it appears to be.
That's all I could think about, is just like how their family and friends will feel, losing a loved one like that.
An autopsy has been completed and investigators now await toxicology results before determining the cause and manner of her death. Meantime, a large community in San Diego is heartbroken.
She just had so much energy. She was just so passionate, so kind.
Anning and his skate community are remembering Shields for her impact.
We were getting more girls coming along to these group rides,
keeping her vibrant memory alive as they mourn her death.
Now we just need to reflect and sort of celebrate who she was.